Hi, if we haven't met, my name is Afi Roar. I am an artist, a chronic illness and medical injury warrior, soon to be survivor though. And one of my life's purposes is to share the truth about healing, which is that it is often ugly, hard, and painful. It often takes longer, perhaps far longer than we want. And I think that this is definitely one of the reasons people in general don't heal, especially, in this generation or this time. More specifically, I think it's one of the reasons that people opt to manage or suppress whatever illness or disease they have instead of actually healing. When I was afflicted with a medical injury to my skin in 2024, no one could have prepared me for the amount of physical pain and mental and emotional torment I would suffer during the worst of it. I was already suffering with chronic illness, but this injury just took it to a whole new level. Now that I'm past the worst part of it, I can look back and say that I understand why people choose not to heal. It's often quite painful. But in the same breath, there comes a point for a lot of us where we don't have the choice in the matter. We have to choose healing because every modern protocol we've tried, it stops working. And in fact, maybe one or few of those protocols actually made the original illness worse. And that's what you would call an iatrogenic disease or medical injury. So what do you do when healing becomes ugly, hard, and painful, and it's taking a really long time? Well, you keep going. And I'll be honest, I don't think I would have made it this far in my journey alone. First and foremost, I had Yahweh. He kept me close. He gave me the grace and ability to make it through the hardest, darkest, most painful times in my recovery. There were times where I didn't think I was going to make it, where I thought, there was no hope. This wasn't going to change, but he kept me through all of that. And he's revealed a lot to me about how the human body works and what it really takes to heal and stay healthy and whole. Second is my husband. If I wasn't sure before that my husband loved me, I am now. I was sure before, but I'm just saying, if I didn't know, I know now. He really has loved me like Christ loved the church. He stood with me through this, even when I could tell he just could not understand what on earth I was doing or what I was going through or what was going on. He did everything he could to make things less painful and easier for me. And he kept pursuing his music, his career, and he's actually grown in influence in our church since all of this happened. And the way that he's kept going, in addition to caring for me so completely, it's inspired me to keep going. And third is my family and community. I have a few family members and church members who I know have faithfully prayed for me. They've checked on me, given me gifts, encouraged me, and were just kind to me when I needed it the most. And I would include my boss and a few co-workers in that. My boss has been amazing. He has just supported me in the way that he could. And there are certain co-workers who they've told me that they've been praying for me. And it's touched my heart. It's touched my heart that my boss and co-worker and, my few co-workers have been that way. And fourth, and definitely not least, but fourth, I've found doctors and health care professionals who could actually help me address and heal the root cause of all this. So if you want to heal and not be on disease-suppressing drugs for the rest of your life, it can be done. You just have to make the decision to keep going, no matter what, and seek out those who are supportive of you, no matter what. So that's all I've got for now, and make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned for more healing talks. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.